Hello, hello, hello. It is Aliatana, and I am back to play some Sims. Alright, so today I am here with a lovely build project. I was thinking, I don't know why, I was just thinking one day, and I was like, you know what? I want to build some semi-detached houses down in San Myshuno at the Sol House. I don't know why. I just had a feeling and I wanted to do it, so that's why we did it. So basically, this is what the speed build video is. I really thought that I wanted to go for like the brick industrial type of vibe that was kind of already there, but I don't have industrial loft kit yet, so I'm just kind of like going with what's already sort of there. And yeah, so really, I wanted to sort of start today. I'm finally feeling better. I finally tested negative for COVID. Thank God. I am done with that for now. Hopefully, got some immunity built up as well, I hope, so that I'll be okay coming up. But anyways, on that note, I will say I want to just point out that my experience was definitely different from other people's. It was rough. I did end up having to go into the hospital a couple of times. I wasn't admitted, but still had to go to the emergency room. So just want to point out that it is valid to have, be nervous about the situation, especially when you're immunocompromised like I am. That's sort of why I got hit worse. So I just want to say your feelings are valid. I understand. I've been there. And don't let anybody tell you that it's unvalid or invalid, because it's your experience, your lived experience. So that's where I'm going with it. If anybody if anybody sort of asks me about it, I'm telling them my lived experience. And if they try to tell me I'm wrong, well, I lived it. So good try. Try again with trying to convince me of that. Anyway, so I actually did use two different colors of brick here because I wanted it to sort of be different, but then they ended up looking kind of similar. So, but they are different. I also obviously wanted to create skylights. I love a good skylight, and I think it works really well with this type of building. So, put in that skylight. I ended up moving them around once I did the upstairs sort of layout, but it is a very important feature for me to have skylights. Also, I always forget to put BB Move objects on until I try to place windows, but here we are. I love a good overlapping window. It looks great. And trying to find like really large windows that put in a lot of light but are also like you can put a curtain up on are very difficult. So there's not a lot of curtains in this build, but too bad. So basically each of the units has its own backyard covered area there, you can see, with the sliding doors out, and then they have sort of the backyard. There's not really a ton of space for them back there, but we make it work. Trust me, I changed the fence, so don't worry. But I wanted it all to be, a little bit closed in, but we have the upstairs balcony, and that's where you can kind of like take in the views and stuff like that a lot more. So I also really kind of wish that I could just put what is it called? It's like the freeze. I don't think it's a freeze. It's something else. But you can only put it on whole sections, and I wish I could delete just like the one piece, but it wasn't working, so I just gave up on that. Anyway, so back to just figuring out my floor plan. So each unit has 2 bedrooms. There's a master primary bedroom with an ensuite, and then there's a second bathroom upstairs as well for each of them. I also put laundry in both units, but they're in different places, so just a little bit to change it up there. But I wanted to use the space under the stairs as much as I possibly could. And in this unit here, I actually put the laundry downstairs in that room there, and the powder room is underneath the stairs. In the second unit over here, the laundry is sort of stuck in the side of the staircase there. But I was trying to figure out like how to like do the floor plan for that second unit. I wanted to try to switch it up because in my mind, the kitchen was at the back of the unit for this one, and I was like, maybe I should put the kitchen in the front for the second one, but I never put my kitchen in the front of the house. I don't know why. I need to do a build where I do put it in the front of the house, but for some reason, I always put my kitchens at the back. And I always make sure that there's like a way to get out the back so you can put your barbecue there and stuff. So, because like, I mean, in my head, a sim doesn't need to prepare their food, but if you're actually living there, you want to be close from the kitchen to the barbecue, right? So that's why, like, I don't know why. I guess in my head, the floor plan, I always put my kitchen at the back of the house. I have had it once where I had, I walked, like, you open the front door and you walk into the kitchen. I did do that one time, but that was a rare, rare occurrence. So I really need to, like, kind of try and do that again. Anyway, so in the kitchens, I started off basically wanting to put in this island with the table coming out of it because I think it looks so cool. I'm so obsessed with that right now. I know it may seem lame and it will probably be out of style very soon, but I think it really looks cool. Also, I really need them to fix the spacing between the fridge and the counters because it looks so weird. We really, really need space, okay? And then I actually put the stovetop and the oven separate in this unit. I wanted the stovetop to be like in the island. I think that looks really cool. I usually either put the sink or the stovetop in the island. So. And I wanted to do a little bit of open shelving here on the side, so it's not necessarily, you know, closed off, but like it's kind of nice to have a little bit of, you know, space to like put some stuff and to decorate. I did not put anything in there, to be honest. I was kind of busy trying to just finish it, so I didn't put too much clutter in the kitchens. But you can feel free to add extra clutter. You can put pictures up on those ceiling or on those shelves. And as you can see, trying to find windows that fit are really difficult. I know some CC ones that people made eventually that I could download, but I really think the Sims team should be able to give us like a thin rectangular window that can fit between a countertop and a cupboard, because that is common in housing. So maybe that's something they can look into. But anyways, put in the fire alarm because you never know. Okay, story time. I was playing with my scenario. Okay, before I do that, this tile is so sick. I used a lot of Decor to the Max kit in this. I'm so glad I bought Decor to the Max. I was very unsure of it, but I'm so happy I did. Okay, back to my story. So I was playing my Sim Self scenario, and I am currently doing the master supervillain scenario or whatever with her. So I'm living in a tiny home in Strangerville. So I made that tiny home Actually, I made it during my charity stream, my very first charity stream for Ukraine. Oh my goodness, like 2 months ago now. Crazy. So I was playing in that one, and all of a sudden there was a fire, and I was like, oh shit, there's a fire. I didn't have a fire alarm because I just didn't put one. But for some reason, when I was going to extinguish it, they were like, oh, we can't get to the fire. Like, they would run at it, and then they'd like do the waving and like cancel, and I'm like, it's gonna burn down. The fire is spreading, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. So basically, I had to get my one sim to run outside, call the fire department. It canceled that interaction at first, and I'm like, okay, well, this is great. Like, I'm just gonna die. This is great. But no, I ended up trying again, and the fire department worked, and finally the firefighters show up. And I kid you not, they stood there for 2 minutes, not moving. And I'm like, okay, guys, like, the fire's spreading. Like, it's now going across. Like, I've lost my oven and 3 cupboards and then the fridge at this point. Like, I am not happy. It's not letting me cancel. It's not letting me do anything. And finally, the stupid firefighters move, and they put it out. But it was ridiculous. And I'm like, okay, the first thing I did when I got back in, like, and was able to put buy mode, I put a fire alarm. Anyway, so coming back to this area, so you can see I've made like a little living room, sitting room in the front here with this nice big window. The divider there is so fun. I love it from City Living. And I put the brick wall as the accent because I think it really works well with this space. It's kind of like industrial sort of vibes. And of course the blooming room kit with the large plant coming down looks great when it's medium wall height. So just a few little things for the entertainment center to clutter it up a bit, but not too much. And then we have just like the really cool mirror there for the entryway, Decor to the Max, coming in hot. And just trying to sort of make this entryway space like a lot more inviting, I guess you could say. So I ended up putting in this sort of corner a little like desk and everything, because there isn't really a space for like an office unless you make one as the second bedroom, but I didn't really want to do that. So there's like a little office space over there you can go to. I love that standing lamp actually. I don't use it often, but I'm glad I got it. And this is actually very irritating to me. I need more archways. Sims team, I need more small and medium wall height archways that are, first of all, a dark black swatch actually, not dark brown. So I had to change my entire arch because that stupid archway that was in there was actually dark brown, not black. And it looked so bad and I couldn't leave it. And I couldn't leave it as white either because it just did not look right. So please fix that. Thank you. All right, so this is the powder room underneath the stairs here. Just a cute little spot, super simple. And then the laundry room is over on the side. Look, if the laundry doesn't work in the other unit, you can always come and use the legitimate laundry room over here, you know? Also, I'd just like to point out that I need more swatches of the sink that don't have the rooster on it. Sorry. Sorry, I really had to itch my foot there. Yeah, I really need that to happen. So this is where you can see I ended up having to change it for this one. It's actually that archway's a little darker, but I want a wide arch that's dark. So please help us. All right, so this is the primary bedroom suite. I'm giving myself a little tour, I think, of what I've done so far and what I'm planning. Myself or my boyfriend, whoever came over to talk to me, I guess. This took me a couple of days, actually. I had to put together a few days worth of footage. I was still recovering from COVID, so I couldn't just sit down and build for a long period of time. I couldn't focus for that long. I wanted to get up and walk around, so I just, made that work. But also, do you like my nails? I am so proud of them. I did them myself, and they look terrible from close up, but from far away, they work. But I was very inspired by Spa Day, so it's got the pink spring tips, so I'm very excited for spring to come in now. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is I say speed build, but this video is going to be almost 5 minutes long because it's just, like I said, it took me so long and for the footage to finish it and do all the landscaping and stuff. And I really did want to cover all of it. I wanted to, make it so you could see exactly how I did it all and how I came to it, because I did make a lot of executive decisions when it came to the design. So I thought about it and probably would have done it differently in a lot of places, honestly. So there's that. That wallpaper with the tigers is actually so cute. Love it so much. I didn't think I would like it that much, but it's just the random, it's so random. And I love that. I love that about it. So this is our little primary bedroom up there. And then, I guess I'm going to just quickly do the foyer up here in the landing for the second floor. And there is a skylight that goes into this one. I had to I don't know why it didn't paint the inside for some reason. I had to go in and do it later. It was dumb, but regardless. So trying to find that shelf was so sick too. Can I just say the Blooming Rooms kit too? The Blooming Rooms kit and the Decor to the Max kit, very big fans. Honestly, the next one I'm probably gonna get the Industrial Loft. I feel like I'm buying more of the kits that are related to the build items. I'm not as interested in the cast items. I mean, the Carnival stuff looks really sick. I might get that eventually. But I have no reason to get the Bust the Dust kit. I don't want buggy vacuuming happening at all. The other ones were both the streetwear. I think there's a lot of cast ones. I'm just not that. I don't use cast that much. I do, but not a ton. I usually just get some custom content if I really want it. And I understand that not everybody has that option, but that's what I do. So yeah. Also, I would just like to point out that both of the primary bathroom ensuites, neither of them have windows. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. But it just worked better this way. Everything sort of fits nice when there's no windows. And I mean, my bathroom to my ensuite right now in my apartment doesn't have windows, and I'm fine. So I'm sure you could survive without windows. Also, I guess I could probably survive with less towel racks, but I'm going to put as many towel racks on as I can. This is actually quite a different, like I did the walk-in shower, but I actually put like two glass things. I've never done that before, so that's kind of interesting. And trying to just like get trying to get the sinks fit in. Those sinks from the Spa Day pack are really nice. I use them a lot. Okay, so this is the front bedroom of this unit. So this one is, I'm making it more of a like, kind of kid, teen, girl sort of room. So it's purple and pink, very cozy. There's like the front area there is like this, the desk and the seating sort of area. So it's kind of separated by the divider, which I think looks really cool. And then I was able to just put the nice purple dresser. I love that dresser so much. And then got some built-ins here for the bookshelves, and it looks really great. And I used, of course, the faux fur rug from City Living. I love that one. It looks so good sized up. Looks like a giant like faux fur carpet. And I love the eco lifestyle bed, but what bothers me is that there is not a matching side table. So you really have to make sure that you either use white or like really pale and hope it works. So that's kind of annoying. Again, using a wall here, wallpaper accent from Decor to the Max. That's why I like Decor to the Max, because some of it is very out there and crazy, but a lot of the swatches are totally usable like this. Very simple, but it looks good as like a wallpaper sort of accent. Now in the front here we have the second bathroom. I created a little walk-in shower again because that's my jam. But I will say when I go and do the tour later, you'll see. I don't know why, but like it just like gets rid of my sinks. I'm not really understanding the purpose, but I do love that farmhouse sink from Cottage Living. Like I said before, my only complaint is that there's only like 3 swatches that don't have a rooster on the sink, and I need more than that because the rooster on the sink is I wish there was like 3 rooster in the sink swatches and like 6 not, but it's the opposite. So anyway, this front bathroom is very black and white themed, as you can see. So I put the pop of color in there with the paintings. But otherwise, I mean, it's very straightforward. I did use the very intense Decor to the Max tile in there though, because it's black and white. All right, so this is actually where I took a break and I come back in. So as you can see, it takes a lot. Like it takes a very long time for me to get a floor plan for a one house. We have 2 units in here. So, okay, this is me trying to put the kitchen in the front of the house and realizing that it's never going to work for me and I don't appreciate it, but we're going to try anyways. And yes, I did make another island because I am all about the islands. But it just didn't make sense for the kitchen to be at the front, especially because of the way that the stairs were. It just didn't work. So I was like, you know what, screw it. We're moving it back. We're moving it to the back. I'm fine with that. And then I think I ended up taking the dining room table out of that and put just an island just to make it a little bit different. There's an outdoor seating area if you want to eat at a table, but otherwise you can eat at the island. You can get over it. But I really enjoyed this swatch from Dream Home Decorator Kitchen. The black and light wood. It actually looks really cool. One thing I will say, I would love a navy swatch, a dark navy swatch of this, because I think it would look so good. It would give you the opportunity to do all of those like cute little like islands that are a different color, Also, this is my first time experimenting with an outside corner counter. I've never done it before, and I did it with the cupboards too. So I really committed in this one to get what I wanted for the look here. But I like it. I even used the lights, the mason jar sort of lights, so it's a little different from the other unit, and trying to make it a little bit more unique on this side. I do love this tile swatch. I want more though, because we only have the 3 and I use them all the time. Black, white, and blue. And then of course we have the tiger wallpaper because I need that accent wallpaper in this kitchen. I think it looks so good. It really brings the whole thing home, I think. So kitchen back here is basically done. The hard part was trying to find a spot that made sense for laundry. Like I said, I tried to do it there. I didn't like the idea of like having the two doors side by side. It just sort of felt weird to me. It just looks weird. So I ended up leaving it, having only one door for the powder room, and then I actually just put the laundry, like stuck it on the other side there, you'll see. But I ended up actually putting, again, a living room at the front here. Old habits die hard. But I did not use the Dream Home Decorator couches. I actually used real couches, the ones from Paranormal Stuff. And then I did use the Dream Home Decorator shelving for this wall unit because it's a full thing. I think it looks good. It makes, the space more complete on the wall at least. And then I've never actually done like chairs like this before, but we're trying it out, seeing how it goes. I'm actually kind of happy about this space. The blue looks really nice. It does feel sometimes though that it's too blue. I put a lot of blue and green because I feel like those are the only colors that like really look nice in the paint swatch other than the gray. I do a lot of gray as well. I'm trying to branch out, but that's why I got the Decor to the Max kit, because I wanted to try and use more intense things like that. Also, shout out to that shelf. I think it's Eco Lifestyle. I'm obsessed with it. It looks so good. Eco Lifestyle is a really good pack. If you're looking, I would say like that's one of my favorite expansion packs when it comes to build items, because it has all the modern, like the super cheap, huge windows, stuff like that. It's just my style. I really like it. So I would highly recommend Eco Lifestyle if you're looking for a expansion pack. That one, and then Seasons. I think Seasons is the biggest thing. I'm playing a basic sim challenge right now, so I uninstall all my packs and I just play with the base game, and it is exactly how you expect it to be. Always sunny in Philadelphia over there, guys. Like, it truly makes a difference having Seasons. And I know how much I complain about, oh, it's always raining, or oh, it's always dark. But I would rather have that than have it be sunny all the damn time, because it's just too much. It's like, I can't even like, it, winter, I just know. I need to have something. If it's not, I can't have sun all the time. There needs to be some sort of rain or something. I mean, how the hell are the plants going to grow? Like, something's got to give. So, that's what I would say. Those two are my favorite expansion packs for sure. I'm like super excited because if you're unaware, the Sims team usually posts a roadmap to show what they're going to be doing in the quarter. So we got our quarter one roadmap, January, end of January, which makes sense because Q1 goes from January to March. Well, we are currently in Q2 April, and they told us we're not getting a roadmap till May. And specifically, they posted the Justin Timberlake "It's Gonna Be May" meme to tell us that it's coming in May. So I am very excited. I'm hoping we get some fun news this week, being in the first week of May. Hopefully we get some exciting news about maybe an expansion pack coming up. We got the Cottage Living expansion pack last year and in June, and that was really fun. I absolutely adore having my cows and my llamas and my chickens and my gardening, and honestly the cottage vibes in Henford, it's so sweet. So I didn't partake in the game pack. I did not buy my wedding stories yet because it's still broken and I need the weddings to be working for my Black Widow challenge, but I am hoping that an expansion pack coming in will give us a little bit of something. All right, so I kind of like completely just like ignored the fact that I did the second bedroom first. So the second bedroom there, it was more green. I used the accent wall, but you'll see when we do the tour. I really like it a lot. It's a lot more gender neutral, I would say, so any male or female Sims can live there and like it. But yeah, so we're in the primary suite for the second unit now, and again using awesome wallpaper. Love that wallpaper from Dream Home Decorator too. I love a good accent wall, guys. And I also figured it'd be fun to make a little like closet sort of space when you walk into this place. So I made right in this section here a nice walk-in closet from Dream Home Decorator with the laundry available. So it's all there for you right before you go out into your balcony. So, and I think the only other thing I would say, those clothing piles right there, we need more swatches of those, Sims team. We only have 3 swatches, and I put 2 of them on that. So we need like at least 6 swatches of those with different colors. It really does help when you're placing all of that clutter. So if you're going to do another update where you update all the swatches for base game, please consider doing the clothing as well, and the shoes, because it really, you got some stuff from Dream Home Decor, but I want some stuff that's like for the base game, more swatches of those. I ended up adding windows late, and this is not what I typically do. Typically I put windows in and then I figure out the floor plan based on the windows because I want the outside to look a certain way. But this was literally a brick building, and I was like, you know what, I don't care. So I decided that I wanted to actually prioritize the inside floor plan and then kind of make my windows go around it. So I made it, it actually worked out that way pretty well. I ended up using Seasons. I love that Seasons bathtub, and I wish that the Seasons bathtub had like a matching, not matching, but like a smaller or a different sort of tub shape as well. I love the square, but like a circle one is cool. But you know what? I use this a lot. I use this one a lot, especially that swatch, because I do really like the dark fixtures. And that was something that I wish the Spa Day sinks had. They only have the silver fixtures as options in the swatches, so it'd be nice if there was darker swatches available. And of course, we have placing the weird pets paintings to make the landing work. I was going to try to put the laundry just like right there in that little corner, but I decided I was going to put the laundry right here. So it does work. I tested it, play tested it, and they do walk into that corner to do their laundry. So don't worry about it. We are using the corners. Now, this outside balcony area is super simple. Just wanted to have some spaces for people to hang out, and you'll see during the tour you get a lovely view, especially when you have the sunset, so it's worth it. Now we are jumping into debug to do our landscaping. And this is me trying to find like I went into city living, and I usually do this. I'll filter on the pack of the world I'm in to try and find like the matching trees and stuff so it looks kind of similar to its surroundings. I also figured these guys should definitely have driveways with cars in them because they live in the city and they have these semi-detached homes right in the Salt House district. I think that they would be able to afford it. So that's why I gave it to them. Of course, hoping and wishing that we could get real cars in The Sims, but until then, I have my debug cars at least that I can pretend are real and work. So now I always use these low-laying flowers with the white. I love them. It looks so good. I always have to search for them in debug because there's all these different colors. There's with blue and purple and all these ones that you don't normally get, so have to be careful which ones I select. But the only annoying part about debug is that you can't clone debug items. You have to just like basically use the same items over and over again. So when you unfilter on debug, you have to redo your filter to find everything. So it's worth it because you get all the items for landscaping for free. And I'm sorry, I understand that landscaping is expensive, but I don't want to pay $300 for a bush. So I'm not doing that, especially when I have to layer the bush. So this is a better option, just to debug it. And I ended up putting just like a slight like bush type of vibe in this unit. And I didn't really want to like wrap it around on this one because of the windows, but it did help to have a little bit of greenery going up against the windows just so there's something. Because otherwise it's kind of like you're just staring out into like the side, into the fence, and that sort of sucks. But yeah, I'm just wrapping up, I think, pretty certain quickly here with the landscaping. I couldn't really fit much, to be honest, because there's not really a lot of space. I used up basically the entire space for this. All right, so we're jumping into our tour now. So you could see how, like, I'm using baby Ariel, by the way, because I've never played with her, so why not? So we're starting with unit number 1 on the left, and then this side unit on the 2 on the right. If you want to go orange car versus white car, however you want to differentiate it, but I go left and right because it's easier that way. So coming into the left unit, got to get the right angles, you know. All right, so we come into the left unit, and the first thing we do is walk into this lovely foyer, and it honestly does look really cool with the divider there, sort of, you know, dividing the space, obviously. But it really does work well, especially when you walk right in and you see the brick wall with the accent, and then you have the office space. And then in this corner over here, you can see the laundry room. I didn't actually go straight into it right away because I was like, hey, you can kind of see it through the doors. I do love those, the machine opaque doors. That's a lot of industrial-y loft type of vibe in that one too. And then we have the bathroom, the powder room, so you go all the way to the back there to go to the washroom. But hey, it works. It's the space you need. And then we're going to come into the back kitchen. So this is kitchen of the unit 1. I do really like this tile. It looks so good. And those fitness stuff lights are like my jam. I use them all the time, especially in kitchens. It looks pretty cool when they hang like that. And yeah, no clutter on the surfaces there for the shelves, but you have all of the space. And then you can see the sunset now. But the barbecue area, we have a little seating area out here. These people have put the Blooming Rooms kit item there as their decoration as well. The other unit doesn't have that. I wanted it to be different. Like, I didn't want them to be exact replicas of each other because that's just weird. So even the floor plans are slightly different, even though realistically in real life the floor plans are probably going to be mirrors of each other if they're semis. Like, let's be real. All right, up to the second floor. So you can see the skylight there. The front bathroom here, for some reason the sinks just disappeared from that view, but you saw them before when I was doing them, when I was making it. Then we have the second bedroom, so this is that sort of pink and purple room. I love it. I would live here. I think it's beautiful. Just personally. And then the primary ensuite, and they've got the tigers there. I used this mirror idea. I actually saw it on Twitter, one of my mutuals on Twitter. I forget who. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. But I saw that idea to use those mirrors from Vintage Glamour to like create sort of like a inside closet. So I tried it. And then here's the ensuite bathroom. It's very quaint, but it works. You know, it does the job. All right, so we're going into unit number 2 now on the right. So it's a little different when you walk in. As you can see, you have a place to hang your coat and stuff and to sit. But then you also have the living room right at the front, just like the other one. We don't have an accent wall here, spoiler, but it's fine. I did also put a little desk here as well, same spot, just at the end of the stairs. No one's gonna fall down the stairs to use it, don't worry. And then the laundry is just hanging out. You can see that there's stuff in there because I play tested it. And the kitchen! I love this kitchen. Look at the tigers on like it's so epic. Like imagine making I look so cool with the black and brown cabinets as well. I'm obsessed. Oh my goodness. I need to find somebody to live in this place. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know who. Ha ha ha. I have a lot of Sims and a lot of saves, but I know who I want to live in this unit. That's for sure. Alrighty, so we're going up to the second floor now. We're gonna start up in the first bedroom over here. It's again like a green sort of theme. I love this wallpaper too with the flowers. It looks so nice. And look at the cute little lamp I got with the little panda. It's so cute. And this is just another angle. It looks a little nicer here for the desk and stuff, but I like it a lot. Nice little room. Green theme. And then we're going to go into just the extra second bathroom upstairs. This one's very simple. It's just the shower. There's no bath in this one. And then we go into the primary ensuite. I love this one so much. As you can see, the skylight. You have the walk-in closet sort of area as you walk by. I love that mirror from Jungle Adventure so much. And then we're going to go into the ensuite. I love this ensuite too. Like, look at that bathtub. It looks stunning. Like, as much as that curtain is in it, it looks so nice. Anyway, so this lot is available for download on the gallery if you're interested for my ID Aliatana. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.